Rumor has it that every Halloween during the hours of 2 a.m. and 5 a.m., there exists a void. You must stand in front of a mirror in a pitch-black room with your gaze fixated on the mirror. If you remain in the room when the moment arrives, you will feel a chill seize your body. Place your right hand on the mirror and whisper "accept." If done correctly, in the mirror, there will be a faint image of an infant with no flesh and pitch-black eyes. He will stare directly into your soul and you will hear the buzzing of flies and nervous whispering. You will not be able to make out the image in the mirror, but you will be filled with unspeakable terror. The infant will ask you 5 questions about events that have occurred within your life. His voice will sound like the rubbing of sandpaper and will be devoid of all human emotion. For each question that you answer incorrectly, one of your 5 senses will be consumed and lost to you forever. For each question that is answered correctly, you will be able to recite the name of someone you know. That person will be found dead the next morning with their flesh removed and their eyes missing. There is a moment each leap year, at exactly 3 minutes past 3 on the morning of February 29th. If you possess the courage, await that moment in darkened room with no other present. At that moment, the darkness will deepen. If you were to hold your hand directly before your face, you would not see a thing. But you must not do so. No, for that would be to waste the moment. Instead, you must reach out into that impenetrable darkness. And it will reach out to you. An unseen hand will grasp yours. You must not flinch away, nor tighten your grasp. To do so will only slough away more of the decrepit flesh that covers it and anger its unseen owner. Remain perfectly still as the withered fingers move over your palm, tracing unknown patterns. Do not move an inch as it crawls slowly up your arm. And most of all, do not even breathe as it caresses your face, touching what cannot be seen. Should you remain still through this, the hand will be withdrawn and a voice will speak, so close you can feel its breath on your face, smell the scent of decay it carries. It will ask you for one simple piece of information, your name. Answer truthfully. Answer truthfully, and the presence will retreat, leaving only a whisper in the air as the darkness lifts. It is done. From that day on, untold good fortune will be yours, and mysterious power. You will lack nothing, and have everything. But in a year, perhaps 2, you will feel your skin begin to decay, and smell the sweet smell of death upon your breath. Last Halloween, me and some friends decided we were going to go to an abandoned crematory just as something creepy to do in such a holiday. Me and the 2 other guys decided to look around while the 2 girls who tagged along with us decided to wait. So we started to walk toward it to figure out how we're going to get in. There was a white van next to the crematory, not too old but very beat up and rusty. As we walked past it, I clearly remember having the shit scared out of me because I saw what I remember as being a translucent rotting face staring back at me through the window. Soon after that, and deciding there wasn't a good way in, we decided to leave and make our ways back home. Later that night, one of my friends who was with me asked if we could do a call on Snapchat. He sounded scared out of his mind. He said he kept seeing things in his room and told me he saw something in the van window as well. He later began sobbing, so I stayed on call with him for a while until deciding he would be fine. The next day he said he was fine and nothing else happened, and nothing else has happened to this day. And I will always distinctly remember what I saw in that van's window. I hesitated a lot before posting this. I wasn't sure it was worth it, but here I am. So, I have this Celtic belief, which is that on Halloween night the veil between death realm and the living world is thinner. So I'm pretty spooked by Halloween. This Halloween was pretty fucked up for me. Nothing happened on any Halloween before this one. The house I live in right now is not haunted. Everyone feels great in it. So on Halloween night, I took a nap. Weird sleep schedule. It was night and the doorbell kept ringing because the kids wanted candies. I wasn't alone, so other people were answering. Between 2 wake up 2 seconds and go to sleep, I had the weirdest experience. I hadn't turned the light off, so I saw very clearly. It was so weird. I saw two little girls entering my room and just run around, then disappear. There is no kid in that house. But I was like, it's just me. Then something else happened at night while I was trying to sleep. I woke up and saw someone next to my bed facing me. Entirely shadow. I thought at first, oh, it's my boyfriend, but my boyfriend left 2 days before to work pretty far away before coming back. So I started to realize it wasn't him, and I just tried to turn on the light while I was just panicking. No one. That happened before, just for this one. I saw a shadow walking into my room thinking it was my boyfriend, except it wasn't, because he was again not here. It wasn't sleep paralysis. I could move and everything. I experienced it before, and it's definitely not this. I had more than my share of paranormal experience, but this place, I insist, isn't haunted. What do you think? It can't just be my brain, can it?